Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of This Does. Today we're going to keep doing some Nowhere Profit by Sharkbomb Studios, I believe was the developer. Where we left off, we had just finished our first kind of phase of this, and we're in this at the ziggurat, and we're going to kind of explore a little bit, and maybe recruit some people, and we're going to sell this edible oil so we can afford to recruit. Maybe just a couple of people. We have still a lot of people that are injured. So let's see what we got going here. Alright, that's pretty powerful. Alright. And you can recruit someone that's already blessed. That's kind of nice. Oh man. Okay. Now, I do wonder, do mechanical followers affect how quickly we go through food? That would be an interesting question. I don't have a lot of things that cost 2, I believe. Let's see. So, definitely want this guy. And I wonder if we should special. Oh, he comes wounded. Oh, that's not great. Let's see. You know, we're just gonna forego that. All right, the palace. The ziggurat was open for travelers, but we had to lay down our weapons. When we told the guards we were operators, an official invited us to enter the palace. The richly dressed bureaucrat brought us to a larger tower in the center of the former prison with sumptuous views of the rest of the ziggurat. It was lavishly decorated with golden silks and carpets, as well as a small army of slaves ever busy to keep it tidy. We were brought to a hall and instructed to wait, since someone of royal family lineage would receive us soon. We will wait. An older man dressed in expensive black silks greeted us and brought us to a conference chamber with a giant wooden table. A crystal statue of the Raj stood on the table itself. The man, a distant cousin of His Holiness, told us of the ziggurat's greatness. Then we were asked rather directly if we were willing to conduct a mission for His Holiness, or if we could spare a strong warrior for the Raj's forces instead. Oh god, Forkface. I don't know that I can give you up. Or ask about the job. This is a delicate matter, my friends, the royal cousin confided. We would need you to deliver some weapons. The local political climate needs change. Tension in the room swiftly ramped up as we realized that we had walked right into a cabal aimed at overthrowing the Raj. Can we deliver some weapons? I don't think it would be in the best interest of our group. But let's see what we get from it. A helpful slave girl guided us back to the ziggurat's entrance. Then we were shown to a supply container at the edge of the market. The girl told us to distribute the weapons that evening in the market slave quarters, an area that had seen quite a lot of tension in recent days due to food shortages and the guards' malice. After sunset, we met yet another contact near the slave quarters, an elderly veteran servant. He showed us the way to a small gate in the fence nearby. We were instructed to carry the weapons to a barracks. If the guard was to discover us, we should show no mercy. Chalagrim. We arrived at one of the larger barracks in the center, exploring an alternate delivery route at the back of the building. We found some loosely attached planks that could be shifted to one side, and eager slave hands peeked out of the opening to accept the delivery. We got a big bump to our altruists' points. Is my dude okay? Is he still with us? Yeah, okay. You never know. Now let's explore the cells. To our surprise, oh, okay. To our surprise, entrance to the ziggurat was allowed, though we had to leave all our weapons at the door. We were told that the entire complex used to be a prison before the fall. Here in the former cell blocks, the more influential citizens had made their homes, all inside of the main control center that was now called the palace. Let's explore. We took a stroll through the area. The living quarters were quite small, and were mostly created by joining together several former cells. In one of the corridors, we came upon a golden shrine, where both slaves and masters placed flowers and incense. We expected the worship of a deity, but were told that it was the Raj himself who was worshipped here as a divine hawk, messenger of the heavens. Alright, I already read this part. Let's explore the city. Enjoying our brief contact with civilization, we went to the local food market to eat and chat with the locals. An animal trainer paid us a drink and praised the Raj for protecting them from the increasingly hostile cannibals. The problem with cannibals, they always have the bone to pick. Alright. I'm gonna hold off on recruiting anyone else. Actually, no. I'm gonna get this guy too. Alright, guys. Alright, so let's double check our groups here. Alright. Definitely going to equip the ones that are not, like, bummed. Alright. Dead. Gosh. Unfortunate. Okay. Alright, let's continue. Right now we need to pick... Oh wow, okay. That's pretty dang cool. I don't know what any of these things are. That seems to me like it'd be like a boss monster-y kind of thing. But maybe this just has to do with the factions that we'll run into. So we're gonna do this one. Oh, and it tells you. Okay, great. Sherm Torchbearer. Oh, it's all defended by Torchbearer. Okay, we came from the mountains. Alright, let's go into the desert. Right, we don't really have the money for active market kind of thing. Alright, we'll make our way there. Wild crossroad bushes covered many of the deserted streets and houses. As we entered town, a handful of people approached us, offering us valuable items for a good price. Group followers. We stuck around, hanging out at the market, checking out the inhabitants. They eyed us warily. A bit less of a religion, more of a revolution. Dang it. My speech was ignored by all but a handful of kids. Okay. Well. Can't afford a thing. Alright, let's leave camp. Alright, so this says it's going to be well defended. So I need food and something to give hope. Our journey was abruptly halted by the yelled warnings of our outriders. We reached for our weapons. Suddenly the enemies were upon us. Alright, we're gonna get rid of this guy for now. I have to get something a little more useful. We're also going to get rid of these two guys. Now, what does this do? Alright, let's get our dudes out. Let's go ahead and get another card. And end our turn. Alright. So that's our turn. Shielded and taunt. Kind of weak. Alright, so I can't attack this guy with my cards, but these guys can attack. I should have not done that, Farkle. It's gonna kill him. Alright. So he just put somebody in front of his other guy? Darn it, okay. Alright, got a lot of taunt here. I'm just redraw another one of these. I'll hang on to that for now. Golly. Uh-oh. Alright, so this guy's gonna just try to basically heal, which anytime somebody's healed, they get refreshed. So, and this guy, or God, okay. Alright, so I took one hit and 3 cards got wounded. I was trying to just kind of knock these guys down, but he just kept pumping them out and it was going to get a little too troublesome. The dead bodies of our enemies littered the area. Alright, let's enter camp. Bones. Just sell that. Nice. Not necessarily worth the trouble that caused, but okay, so these guys joined us. I did not have this before. Okay, cool. Alright, we could just toss them in, but you know, we're gonna make good use of them. I'm hoping that this will find us a little path forward here. The road headed past the ruins of a larger settlement. The houses already decayed to a point where they were barely visible under myriad trees and vines. On the former town's outskirts, we were greeted by a grim band of armed locals. They claimed that they had cleared the road for our convenience and demanded a tribute for us to pass through. So we're going to appeal to their generosity. We told them about our journey and asked if they could let us through. After a short debate, they nodded and let us pass. Not looking good on food. The sun had barely risen above the horizon when a small group of people came stumbling down the path through the gray morning mist. It was a man and various family members dressed in rags and pulling their meager belongings in a handcart. And let's invite them in. We waved at the man, signaling him to come closer and join us. "I'm Mar," he said, and smiled weakly. His family looked famished, staring at us with blank expressions. They were the sole survivors of a nearby farm that was attacked by raiders. Yeah, we'll take you on. We'll take you on, guys. Don't you worry. Alright, we're lacking... getting low on food. Alright, you can still move when you're out of food. You'll take damage and your followers will begin to starve and desert you. It's important that you keep our stock of food and our level of hope in mind. Food you buy or find is automatically added to your stores, but to increase hope, you need to share luxury items. Okay. The path ahead was blocked by a barricade made from wagons. A grim-looking Shira missionary was about to speak when one of her warrior escorts pointed to one of the rusters among our convoy. Demon Machine. After that, there was no more talking. Alright, these guys are the ones we just got. They are all hurt. Raj is also hurt. Alright, we're gonna ride with what we got. Now we're gonna try to get something we can actually use a little sooner. Yeah. We need food badly. Oh, wow. Alright, so we can spend 3. And we have to get rid of this guy. Let's see if we can get something else. Okay. Alright, lots of taunt here. So I need to start taking these guys out. Now this guy is stacked with taunt. Dang it. Oh my lord, with this guy with the taunt. More like a debutante. Okay. I don't have enough energy. Just do. Kill all neighbor followers by 2. Alright, I'm gonna leave it. Darn. Okay. I was kind of hoping I would get something that I could play. Alright. Alright, so they're lining us up with the taunt here. I just need to do 3 more damage to this guy. Alright. I don't really want to lose those guys, which I probably will. Alright, not worth it. Oh boy. That was just what we needed. Got a good bit of food, a little bit of stuff we can bump up our hope. Wow. Alright, we're going to share this with our people so we can have a little boost. I hope. Gosh, just look at just how hurt everybody is. And it's like half. Alright, let's check on a person. Alright, we don't have... Can't level up right now. Can't level up right now. Can't level up right now. Alright. Let's go to camp over here. Oh, Jesus. That's tough. We only heal once. That's painful. Yeah, let's get there. Oh my god. The whistle from an outrider alerted us that they had found a structure. When we guided a larger contingent towards it, we discovered a solid metal sphere that was half buried in the ground. This sphere reminded us of the fallen star that had sent us on our journey, but it was much, much larger. Alright, we don't have enough people to do that. Just plain old dig up the wreck. Oh, great. So, took 2 days, food and hope, and I got hurt. Eventually we unearthed the metal sphere. To our surprise, it was connected to an ever larger metallic structure. Eventually we came upon a hatch that allowed us to access the interior. Oh boy. Come on, Birch. No. Birch was eager to brave the dangers, so we ushered them in. With excited chatter, they started crawling into the structure. A few moments later, we heard the sharp blast of energy weapons discharging, followed by an eerie silence. we're going in after him. We entered the structure with chemical torches. The interior was a mess, and groundwater had leaked into it through cracks. Then suddenly we heard a clicking sound, and readouts flashed to life on the building's walls. A static drone defense array had just activated itself, and it started firing from several turrets. So we got some knowledge, but I got hurt. Let's fight. Alright. Alright, we'll go with that. Alright. That's all we can do right now. Alright, I've got to take this guy out. Wow, okay. I got some food. Alright, nothing super special, except for that guy. Alright, I feel like it'll be worth it. Oh god. And this guy's got a lot of cheap stuff. Just got taunt. Got a bad feeling about this. I'm about to lose someone. Or not. Or yes. Oh, I hate it. good. Okay. Oh god, I lost him. No. Can't play those guys. Just don't put anything out with taunt. Okay, nice. Very nice. Took a couple hits. I lost some cards. After the machinery was obliterated, we tried to retrieve the body of our follower that we had so foolishly sent to their death. God, he was legendary. He's rare. Legendary. Let's move on. Now we could return to original purpose and look for salvageable machine parts and goods. There were indeed some riches to be found here, and we collected what we could carry. Okay, yep, gonna definitely equip that. Wow. Okay, let's leave. When we emerged with the loot, we had to face the rest of the convoy that still hoped for the return of Birch. Our comrade has fallen, slain by the evil machinery, Rochak told them with a grave expression. We retrieved the corpse of the fallen and laid it on a large stack of wood that we collected. As the body turned to ashes floating gently into the sky, we murmured a prayer to let their soul move on freely. So we got some believer points. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's level up. Yeah, I wonder if this is truly like 5 separate cards or if you just flip over 3. God, okay. Alright, return to profit. Okay. Now everybody is hurt. Okay, this might really not matter all that much. God, I can't believe it. 2 of our best guys. Okay. Alright, we need him. continue. Oh, on this table we have something different. We have a flask that has a belt, and I guess it's wearing pants. We have a fern. We have, I don't know, beads on a string. Knife. A drawer handle. And a couple of, I don't know, cans. Alright, let's get here. Crossing the road, we spotted the tracks of a herd of salta birds. These large flightless herbivores were excellent hunting game. Alright, this is not the first time. After a few hours, our hunting party returned with some meat and other spoils. Wow, lots of food there. I wish we could heal so badly. There's really no getting around it, I guess. As the convoy took a break to clear the road ahead of us, Forkface quietly came to me. I know this is unusual, but I was wondering if we could spare some extra rations tonight. Today is Loin's birthday, so I think we should have a small celebration. We can spare plenty. Let's make everybody happy. As we finished setting up camp, Loin and I pulled plenty of rations and called the whole camp in to celebrate the occasion. Forkface almost cried at the sight of all that bounty, and everyone feasted heartily as the joyous mood spread throughout the camp and persisted for days. Yeah, I'm sure Forkface just really openly wept. Oh god, we're not getting out of this. The long road led us to a small dusty settlement. The people spoke nervously among themselves, and their leader had shut herself in, meddling with the terrible machines. Hushed whispers of discontent had spread across their ranks. Godlessness, they claimed, had fomented itself in their leader. A soldier from their camp introduced himself to us, his face tattooed with religious symbols. Our leader has all but left us. We must save ourselves before there is nothing left to save. Will you help us? Oh god, will we? We don't have any... I guess we're gonna fight him. And we lost some altruism. We offered our help. Together with the soldier and his fighters, we strode into their camp, heading straight for the leader's compound. Before the leader could even react, we were already at her doors. Fight! Alright, is there anybody we really just can't spare to lose? Not really. Alright, let's go. Alright, this is perfect. Okay. Do we really want to just bump them up? Oh my god. Not great. Okay. Great. No, I don't have enough energy. Oh my god, with this. Okay. Oh, we need to leave these guys. Alright, got some food, some stuff for hope, and we got some heretics. Nice. Took some damage though. More food and some batteries. With their leader dead, the tattooed soldier took up the mantle and promised a better future for the village. To express his gratitude, the new leader offered us some of the surplus that his predecessor had hoarded. Dude, we'll take it. Let's move on. Let's see who we got here. Okay, don't need to share that with them just yet. Alright, let's see who we got. Goodbye, Cutthroat. So we had another warrior monk join us. Okay. Almost everybody is wounded or blessed at this point. Alright, so we can maybe go... Don't really... or need food, but... we're just gonna go for it. We came into a strange new landscape, which oddly lacked any vegetation. The ground was uncomfortably hot, and the air reeked of rotten eggs. I had broccoli. Two shabby-looking fellows with gas masks, weathered gray ponchos, and spears waited for us in the middle of the road. They warned us of the treacherous trail ahead and offered their services as guides. Yeah, we'll hire you. The price was high, but we might have suffered terrible losses without their guidance. The road proved to be rather dangerous. One step to the side and we could have been swallowed by sinkholes or drowned in toxic mud. Got a hunk of burning love here. I don't know. I don't know how this is gonna go. If we make it through this fight. We came up on the wreck of a large modified transporter, sitting right next to the road. The vehicle looked in good condition and wasn't gutted as of yet. Who would leave a treasure like that just sitting next to the road? Dees mumbled. I mean, could it be booby-trapped? I mean, maybe. I'm gonna do it. The vehicle itself was empty, but there were a great deal of spare parts that we could harvest from the engines. Wow, that's a heap of stuff. Alright, let's move on. What is this? Yeah, go in there. Learn from a teacher to add a new card from that class to your leader deck, or meditate to earn a focus point, which allows you to remove a card from your leader deck. Alright, we don't really need focus, so let's just start learning. Wow. When you draw a combo card, reduce the cost of that card by 1. Oh my. Alright, this... Oh man, that's really powerful, but I can use this sooner. And this just, wow. Okay, if we get this soon... Yeah, for sure. Might not have been the best one, but it felt right. And we need to equip that. Alright, so right now we have the commander sleeve. Alright. So we can't actually equip that yet, so that's nice. Alright, what can we do with our deck? Alright, we are going to... We're gonna rock it. Alright, we need to maybe share... Let's sell some of our stuff here. What's... When a friendly non-convoy follower is destroyed, draw a convoy card. It's armor to 1. And let's get rid of bones, machine parts, and machine parts. It's not worth it. I am going to dismantle this. Alright, let's share it. Okay. Source for new followers. Didn't we go through that? No, we didn't. Okay, let's go. Oh dear. An outrider caromed back, reporting that the road ahead was blocked by a landslide. We weren't sure if this was an unfortunate coincidence or a setup. Let's search for another route. We couldn't take any unnecessary risks and told the drivers to move the wagons off the road. We had to drive a long way around this roadblock so that we wouldn't bump into the people who set us up. Move on. What is in sight? Alright, so we're gonna get this guy and this guy. Both of those actually reduce the cost of things, so that, I think, coupled with our squad of Union soldiers appeared at our perimeter and demanded that at least a quarter of our people join their collective. We carefully considered their offer and then gave the sign to attack and killed them. Alright, let's get a card we can use a little sooner. These are hurt. Of course you do. We'll just end it here. Alright, let's put him out. Let's try another card. And let's... Alright, so this is cheaper now. Love that. Alright, so he's got a 1 in 3 chance he's gonna come out and die immediately. I can't play him anyway. Alright, let's end this. Alright, here's what we'll do. I keep screwing that up. Okay. Just give them just a preponderance of possibilities. Why? Oh no. Okay. I don't know, maybe we lost one or two? Got my phone. What do we got here? A nice level up. Alright, let's do it. Definitely. Alright. Don't have another weapon anyway, but... Right next to the road there was a huge motor wagon that apparently had broken down. A small group of scavengers were already working on it. They gave us hostile looks when we came closer, trying to make a show of brandishing their feeble weapons. Don't have a beast. And we don't have the money to do that. Just gonna move on. No, we don't need food. Alright, here we go. A small group of armed Shiramist crusaders, the symbol of the earthly labyrinth prominent on their clothes, had put up a roadblock. What looked to be their leader stepped towards us. I have heard of your caravan, and I have come to bring you the light of the Trinari. Do not fear, only the devil operators will be burnt by it. With these words, he brandished a small device and turned it on, letting its light sweep across the convoy. As soon as the light touched me, I could feel its pull as it reacted to my technopathic aura. A small spark shot from me to the device, and it shorted out. Fight! Oh, God. Okay. So playing a leader card. Vey. This is not good, guys. So many of my people are injured. Oh no. He's dead so. Alright. Okay. Alright, the point of this being useful is almost gone. She'll die. Alright, if we lose this guy, so we have 15. finish it. Alright, so got 2 wounds, lost 4 followers, all of which I needed badly. Alright, so again we've littered the area with dead bodies. Our outriders reported that we were only a short distance away from the Union's gigantic home, Pit 9. We passed a heavily fortified checkpoint where we were searched and briefly interrogated by Officer the Fist, the Union soldiers and enforcers. Then our path descended into the large valley, a broken landscape that looked like it had been devastated by giants with shovels. Now let's move on. Alright, we made camp on the edge of the large terraces that were crawling with people, ancient rusting machinery, huts, markets, chicken farms, and the remains of the pit's former structures. Looking around, there were several options where to go from here. Alright, so we unlocked a new convoy, the Nomads. Alright, so that was painful, but we've made it through another little part of this journey. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and end this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and we will pick this up as soon as possible. Alright, so long guys. Take care.